Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. Just give me a minute. Hello. Yeah, so once again. So I wish you a very happy and Merry Christmas. Let's play the music and then we'll start our live session. So today we are going to paint, a Christmas bell, which is basically a decorative item for the Christmas tree. And others also, we can put certain details around that. That is the reason I have chosen, that is specific, theme for the Christmas. And moreover, this particular painting is having so many relaxing techniques also. So that is the reason I have chosen that. So Alexa, playing the songs. Just wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start this live session. Just give me a second. Alexa, volume 6. Alexa, pause. So I'm not very sure because it's a restreaming. You will be getting song. Because last time it didn't come. I remember that. So let's quickly start. Our painting. That is the main focus. So I have this smaller size canvas only, and I have ordered bigger size canvas from Flipkart and Amazon. So that will be available by next week. But for this week, we'll be managing with the smaller canvas only. And what brushes I'm going to use it today. Let's see. So this particular painting can take 2 session, 2 to 3, and not more than that. And I'm going to use this flat brush, size number 8. And then this particular is for the bokeh effect. If you remember my previous paintings, this is for the defocused, that lighting elements come, right? That is called the bokeh effect. So for that, we are using, this particular foam item. It comes into the bigger sizes also, but we are using the smallest one, which I have it right now. And then I have this, smaller size round brush, so that will come at the end. So we will see, whether we'll be using. Other than 2 additional brush, I kept it just, to avoid washing sometimes. So a similar pattern only brush I kept it. Sometimes washing, etc. takes time. So let me adjust my camera. And before that, actually, I want to paste one request. I have my upcoming webinar. So there I will be focusing on so many brush stroke related techniques. So please do join that and do not miss that, because that is a basics. in the sense what I'm teaching, that is also can be followed. But if you really want to, calm yourself down, and you want to be, first of all, you want to, get the stress relief, so you should definitely attend that webinar. And moreover, for the creativity side, when it comes to, right, so developing something from your own style, so for that you should know the basics. So please do attend that webinar, because there I'm going to share the 3 secrets of my brushing Zen system. So please do attend that webinar. And for today's session, let's start with this painting. And this is brush, and what I'm going to use it from the color side. I have taken this red. So that is a vermilion hue. It is a bright red, and then orange I have it, then black I have it, and then white. So I'm going to use these four, and slightly bluish, blue and green also I have it. Blue. This is patelo blue, and this is a dark green, permanent green. But that will be at the end only. So we'll see whether in that section, that chance will come or not. So let's start, because this is a square canvas. Let me adjust my camera. Okay. Just give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope this will be clear now. Okay, so now this is available. Yeah. So this particular canvas is there. Just a minute. Okay. Yes. Just a minute. The last time video was tilted, na, so I'm just adjusting camera. Okay. Yeah. So this is fine. So I have a black. So what I want to do it from here. So see, chalk is not required, and I'll just tell you roughly. Although I have a pencil, so roughly I'll be telling it. So from here we need a darker shade from till this position, and here it will be. If you see my poster here, it will be the brighter light section, and somewhere in between we will keep the well, or that bell, है ना? We'll keep that well, and there will be few arches that leaves, na, that Christmas decorative part that comes. So few will be here, so we can randomly do that, 2 or 3, and just to ensure. And this particular, and here we'll start from the dark, and they will be brighter, and there will be some element of the brighter strokes. So let's do that. So I'm taking, black along with some, red. So it will be slightly maroon. It should be maroon. Okay. And that is a maroon part. You can take some water also required, and start it from the left side. Because this is a smaller canvas, there shouldn't be much issues. If it is a bigger, na, that brush stroke, etc. takes time. The smaller size, so that is advantage for us. And done it is. Because if it is a bigger canvas, it takes time to just do this part only. Okay. So this particular part is done. Okay. Now take a brighter shade of the orange and slightly mix in the existing shade only. So it will become a slightly, not that bright orange, somewhat near to, a slightly dull orange. Because on top of that, anyway, we have to do the bright stroke, so it will come. So nothing to worry. And down portion also you use that, and add some water. And because black is very near, na, and sure black is not coming. Otherwise, that texture will go and what we want. So keep these colors na slightly away from each other. I kept it very near just to use orange here. Same brush only I'm using because this is a base layer. Okay, and now somewhat portion in middle. What we have to do, we have to just take and extend that stroke like this because we want to show some lighting moment, lighting stroke in between with the brighter. Now you can take either a new brush or same brush, you can wash it. Okay. I would suggest you can take a new brush only. I'll just put that brush in water and start it from this side, brown side, and expand it so that it get merged in the in background like this. Slightly merge it into the. If required, you can take some more maroon also. So there is no right and wrong technique. Anything is fine as long as you are put. How the lighting will come. Even that is also not required that much. If something has been missed, you can correct it anytime because here I thought like it should be more brownish, slightly darker. So I am just taking, maroon some more and I am just correcting it. So that is the advantage of acrylic shades. Okay. Now just extend it. So it will be done. Then. Okay. Yeah. So this is our base layer. The base layer, you can wash both the brush and dry this layer. Right. You can touch it to see whether it's been dried or not. Okay. Now what we have to do is, I told you, right? So it will be like this actually. Painting will be like this. Okay. From my side. That is a top portion. This is a bottom portion. And here bell will come, which we'll draw later. Now let's start with the bokeh effect because that we have to, quickly finish it in 10-15 minutes. Today's session only. So what we have to do, you try to understand first, what we are doing exactly. So initially we'll start with slightly, darker shade here and we will overlap And these ye brighter shade we left for the bokeh effect only. Bokeh effect has happened, when you take a color and you just circle this particular foam, so that will come. You can use brush also, but with brush na it gets spoiled. That is the reason I use this particular foam only, because that is for that purpose only. So what I'll do, I'll take a first layer as a red. Okay, I'll take a red, and too much color is not required. See how I am taking it. Too much color is not required. It should be only on surface. You will come to know once you'll do. So let's start from here and see in this way. And you can overlap also. Do not do it like circle, circle, like bubbles, na, away from each other. Some places you can, no need to overlap, and some places you can overlap. So you can do it in this way. So that will be your base layer of the brighter red. And few you can take it here also. Anyway, on top of that, bell will come. So nothing to worry. Just you do it and enjoy this activity, because for that only I have selected this particular painting, because that is, repetitive work, and it's quite relaxing. When you will do this activity, na, it's very relaxing. Do not worry about, where this particular bell will go and all. We'll see that into the next session. And I just enjoy this activity. That is a, main motive for today's session. And just enjoy this brighter shade of the red. And this, with this first layer is done. So you can quickly dry that. It's done. So after that, brighter shade is directly orange. So I'm going to take orange, and no need to wash that, bokeh, because that is fine actually. Whatever red is there, let it be, because with wash, na, water will go inside, and then it will be difficult to dry that. And just enjoy this activity. And again, same, and do not override the existing one. Just overlap. Create a overlap with the existing pattern which you created, na. Create a overlap side here, there. Some places maybe, you can override also, but keep the stroke very light, so that from background that reddish, that shade is available. Otherwise, orange will override completely. So you do like this. Take some more. Do this. This is quite enjoying activity. And if we are doing in the bigger canvas now, that would have been much more. But anyway, no problem. As long as you're enjoying in the smaller canvas also, that is also fine, because we should be in touch with, this activity. Then only it makes sense. It is like same like, you eat food, right? So same for creative stuff also. You should be in touch with that. Not daily basis, then at least weekly, thrice and twice, something like that. Then you will feel like, because if gaps comes now, you will never feel like doing that. You'll try to skip it or watch Netflix or something as a replacement because you already lost the flow. That is a main, element of the painting, being in the flow zone. That only comes when you are in regular in touch with the painting. So with this particular layer is also over. Now just right. Now, see, now this red and orange is coming, but we need to bring out a much more brighter shade. So for that, I'm going to take white along with the same orange and I will make it slightly lighter shade, which is not white and which is very light orange. So I will just, not too much. Only some places we have to do it. It's not everywhere, remember, please. Okay, some places. Because we want that only orange and red, but somewhere brighter stroke also. Because if you might have observed the light, right, everywhere that brighter elements will not be there. Even during the bokeh effect, also somewhere you'll see a brighter element, and just for the break the pattern, just put some overlap because now it is looking like bubbles. So just to break the patterns, overlap some, some elements. So that it looks slightly real. Otherwise, it was looking like bubbles. Now it is, this part is done. Now there is one more shade which I have taken. That is yellowish because yellow is the main part of the light. And we didn't mix it any other places because we just want to highlight the bokeh effect. And I'm just taking this yellow. And after taking the yellow, just tap it over the palette so that uniformly you get that into the your this form. And some places only you have to do it, remember. Okay, these are a brighter part of the lights. It will not come everywhere, but few keep it. I told you, to break the pattern, you keep some overlaps also. Otherwise it looks unreal. Anyway, it is unreal only, but still some places you do like this. Okay. So this is to highlight the yellow light. Yeah, this is done. And here also in between also yellow, you can leave some element, that is also fine. We'll see. Well, if we are overriding also, that is fine, no problem. That is more for the enjoyment activity. So foam work is done. I need to do one more, very lighter element. Maybe I can use this foam only or I have to use the brush. So, making this effect using brush, I am not that, comfortable. And, but let me try that because we need some smaller size, elements, very smaller. So let me see if I can do it with brush only. So I have, this blue and I will mix it with white and I'll make it sky blue. And only few strokes we have to do it. Bokeh effect only, but smaller size. Actually, yellow also we were supposed to do, but I managed it. Let me try that if it is coming with this brush. because I haven't done, so I am not, that comfortable also. Let me try that. It is quite difficult and same size it is coming. So better I'll use the foam only. So let me wash my foam. So I have this foam. I slightly washed it and take the same shade, blue and tap it somewhere. Now, somewhat in between, you can use slightly. Actually, it should be slightly smaller, but because we are managing with this only, so let's, slightly yellow. Sorry, blue part I wanted. Okay. And yeah, that's all. Not too much. Very, some slightly effect of that. So with this part is done. Now it's already 7:30, but let me, finish one more element, that is grass. Grass means, top of that decorative part. So I have a sap green with me. What I'll do, I'll take a sap green and the way you want to, put that branches, you can do that. Suppose your bell is coming because you will be hanging bell in that only. So it is up to you how you want to, do that. So I'm planning to do it in this way. And from here, that will be there. And one more line I can put it in this way, which will extend till here. So it is up to you. You can use some black also to give a slightly darker, initial layer as a darker layer. And then you can extend that into the lighter shades. So this is my branches and somewhere here I can hang that. Okay, now for this decoration, I need a brush. So we have to, make leaves. Leaves means hair, that green, right? The decoration part comes. So you can use any brush, flat brush only I'm using it. And ensure that brush is dry. And this is the first layer only we are doing. Okay, you can just do like this. And remember, we have to again do a layering for this also. So do not worry with the first layer. If it is getting mixed also, no worry. Just, finish that and then we'll see. Both the side you do. Okay, somewhat like this. So this particular first layer is done for this decoration and for this also we'll finish it. And this side also you can do. Yeah. So this is your first layer. After this, take a, that thin brush only, thin brush and use a slightly darker shade of the green. Okay. darker shade of the green and do like this. So it will give a fur, fur type of look, and ensure each stroke is slightly away from each other, so that it is visible. And if you have a fan brush, you can use fan brush also, because that is much beneficial for this type of painting to do quickly. Okay, now you can just try it. Now use white. Take a flat brush and ensure it is dried properly. Take a white and slightly, green part, but not too much. And you can wipe that, brush somewhere else, so that it is having a less color. Because we have to just give a, fur, fur type of effect like this. And ensure you are following the line. Otherwise, it will not come as a fur. And remember, we are not using too much color here. Very light, color. And even brushes are, away from each other. That is the reason it is coming as a fur. Okay. Can take some more. Sometime you can take white also. That is also fine, because we might have seen decorative now, that snow part also comes. So even white is also fine. But let's see how it will show. So with this, this part is done, and bell part we'll do tomorrow. Sorry, next live stream, Friday. Yeah. So you can see that. A second. Yeah. Just a minute. Yes. So I'm happy with the results, and I hope you also enjoyed this painting. And you can just see that. So, from near. So that is proper lighting, effect came. And above that, there is a decoration. And bell part, we will be putting it here in between. So on in next, live stream, we will be focusing more on the bell and ribbon on top of that. And especially what is special with the bell, because that is a golden. So you can learn that technique, how to use, depict the golden shade using a different yellow and then combination, because when something is in gold, it reflects, right? So that effect, we will be doing that into our next slide. Rest today, I thoroughly enjoyed. And if you are not done it, please do this and own this type of, seasonal collection also. And please do that, because this anybody can do that, I believe. So thank you so much. Wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I'll see you in my next live stream. Bye bye. Take care. See you. Good night.